What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of me painting the spoiler and the rear bumper. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I really want to say thanks to all of you guys who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And here we are now. We are gonna try and paint this thing. First thing we're gonna do, we are gonna mix the primer and then start applying the primer. Hopefully we get this done today, and spoiler is ready now. I applied the body filler on it, and if you guys saw the last video, you saw how I did it. And basically on this video I'm just gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna do 2 hands on primer, so that way it's gonna be good. After we primer it, I'm gonna sand it down with 380 degree sandpaper. Yeah, 380 degree sandpaper, and then after that I can start applying the paint. Keep it on mind, guys. This is like the 3rd time that I'm gonna do a paint job on cars, so this is not gonna be perfect, but at least I'm pretty sure it's gonna look way much better than how it was. And then I think that's it, and now we're gonna start applying the primer. After the first hand applying the primer, we're gonna continue with the rear bumper. This is already sanded down. I'm just gonna clean it, wipe it, and then now that we already give 1 hand of primer on the spoiler, we have here the bumper. So that way we're gonna do the same thing on this one. We're just gonna clean it up a little bit. I already sanded down with 150 sandpaper, and then 180, and I finish it with 220 degree sandpaper. So right now basically just gonna clean it up and then and apply the primer. Pretty much that will be it. We're gonna put 2 layers of primer on this thing. We're gonna do 1 hand and then just let it sit for a little bit, and we come back and we're gonna do it again. Same thing with the spoiler. To apply the primer is not that difficult, it's not that hard. The only thing you have to be aware of is not to overspray the primer, and that's it pretty much. I'm doing this way, as you can see, it's little by little, because my air compressor is not that big one. I don't have the big air compressor, and I'm using the little one, so I don't have enough air pressure to do it like how it's supposed to be done. That is why I'm doing like small spots each time. I cannot go with the air gun all across the part because it won't make it, so that's why I'm doing like spot by spot. If you have a big air compressor, that's gonna be way more easy for you, and also when you apply the paint, it's gonna be like a lot easier. As you can see now, the spoiler looks good, and now it's gonna be like one color again. We're gonna apply the second hand of primer, and then after that we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then continue to sand it down. And then we're gonna sand it down with a 380 sandpaper, 380 degree sandpaper, and then that should be ready for paint. Here we go one more time with the bumper. It's already dried out, and we're gonna do it one more time. You guys can do 3 layers of primer if you want to. I'm just gonna do two layers, but if you want a better result, that might help you if you do 3 layers of primer. I don't have too much primer, that's why I'm gonna go with 2 hands, and that's it. And check this out, this thing just came out really good. I really like it. It looks really good, really clean. So any of you guys want to do this, like I would say, just do it. And the bumper also, it doesn't look so bad. It looks really clean. The primer always gonna look good. The only things you're gonna have to worry about is whenever you apply the paint and also the clear coat. But for now, I'm just gonna sand it down, 380 degree sandpaper, so that way it's gonna be a lot more smoother, and also it's gonna give us a really good result. Okay guys, I think we are ready now. Finally we have this thing ready to apply the paint. But first of all, just gonna do a quick clean. I'm gonna recommend to you guys something that I saw the other day on TikTok stuff. There is a guy who do a paint job, and he recommends to use this adhesive promoted or something like that. Whenever you're gonna paint something that is not metal. That way you're gonna use it, and that way your paint is not gonna peel up anytime soon. Because I didn't use it last time, and my the front bumper that I painted last time is already peeling off. I was hoping to last a little longer, but it didn't. So probably 6 months from now, I gotta paint that car again. I'm thinking of quit my job and start working on a body shop, so that way I can learn the right way to paint cars. I really want to learn how to paint cars, so probably that's what I'm gonna do next time or next year. This is the thing, bulldog adhesion or something like that. This promoted adhesion, I don't know how to say it, but you gotta use this. And then I think you just gotta let it sit. Let's see. You have to apply this 2 times. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and we will see. Alright guys, now it's time to put the clear coat on. Okay guys, check this out. This thing is finally painted. It's not bad. It looks good. It looks good. It's got some a little bit of dust on top of it, but I think that's gonna be alright. After we buff it, it should be alright. If you guys want to do something like this, make sure don't be lazy like me and just get a paint boot or grab your garage with plastic. That will help you a lot, because you can see there is like a lot of mosquito in here and dust and all that. I just want to do it this way because I know that I'm gonna paint the whole car again later on, so I'm not worried about it. So that's why I'm not too worried about it, because I know I'm gonna paint that thing again, the whole car. But first of all, I have to learn how to paint. And like I say, I'm probably gonna quit my job and start working on a body shop, so that way I can do it. I can learn the right way, because I really want to learn how to do a paint job. This spot right here, it looks incredible. That part right there, it looks like a mirror. I really like how that corner looks. I wish I could paint all the car like that, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put back the bumper and the spoiler to the car, but probably not tomorrow. And finally it's gonna be one color. And besides, I got the wheels already done, powder coated, and that should be good. The thing's got a lot of dust. That looks gross, I know. It looks gross, but if you guys saw one of my video how I paint the front end, you will know we're gonna fix that. But not the same way as we did. This time we're just gonna sand it down a little bit probably and buff it, or probably just buff it. It should be good. Not like last time, because last time the air compressor had water on it, so that's why the main problem. And also it was raining. It caused me a lot of problem. I had a lot of problem with that on that time. And this is my my compressor. This is my little compressor that's been doing all the work. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna continue recording the video, and I will show you guys how I'm gonna install this and install the rear bumper and put everything back together. I also have to take the wheels to the tire shop, so that way they can put the tires on it, make sure they won't scratch the wheels. Just being powder coated, and it looks really good. I really like it how it looks. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. The channel is growing up, and I really appreciate that. I really feel grateful with you guys. Even I invite a lot of you guys to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that, from Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that, guys. And the channel is growing up slowly, but it's just getting there. It's getting there. You guys already know why we all want to do, why we all want to reach 1,000 subscribers, right? But it's not just 1,000 subscribers. You also have to give like 4,000 hours on views on your channel, so that way YouTube is gonna start monetizing your videos. It's not just like you already got 1,000 subscribers and YouTube is gonna start monetizing your video. It's not like that. You also have to make 4,000 hours of views, so that way YouTube is gonna start monetizing your channel. And that takes a lot of time, because a lot of us, we just like turn on the camera and start recording and all that. And the problem is when you need to edit the videos. There's a little That's another thing. And also YouTube, it definitely consume a lot of your time, because not just you working, it's not just you working on your car, because after you record all the video, you have to go to your laptop and transfer all the videos, upload all the videos on your camera, from your camera to the laptop, and that takes a lot of time too. And then you have to edit the videos. So that way, I mean, like, it's gonna be shorter, because if we record the videos like 3 hours or 2 hours of recording the video, there's a lot of boring stuff, boring parts that you guys won't like to see. Even if we cut a lot of stuff, even if we cut a lot of parts of the video sometimes becomes a little boring, I know. But we are getting experience every day, and hopefully one day we're gonna be a little bit more professional. But for now, that's what we got. For now, that's how we started. Everybody has to start at one point. And if you are watching this video and you want to start doing a YouTube channel, just do it, and you will see how people react to your content. And most likely people will like to see cars and stuff like that, burnouts and all that. But we are not there yet. We're not there yet. Hopefully we will. Hopefully next year, because I'm thinking on get a drift car for next year. But as you already see, you will have to finish the silver one. So I'm pretty sure once I got the silver one finished, and I'm gonna sell that thing. I'm gonna sell that, and I'm gonna create the 240 for a drift car. Hopefully, even a 240 or 350. The 370 that I just got, I had to sell that. I cannot keep that car. I had too many cars, and I had to get rid of it. Also, I need to make some profit out of it. And that's the point. Okay, guys, thank you so much. That was a little bit of me talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and continue watching my videos. And don't forget to hit the like. Oh, look at this old paint on shit. Don't forget to hit the like on this video, guys. Thank you so much, and we are gonna continue with the cars and all that. All right, peace.